Last exercise mensuration of in maths andhrapradesh state syllabus. Okay. Last action is completely based on melted and recast. Melted and recast. Whenever we melted one object and reconstruct another object from that volume, their volumes must be equal. Suppose one person makes cylinder with clay, so he wants to reconstruct the sphere. He wants to reconstruct the sphere. Here their volumes must be equal. So suppose you have to take some clay, you want to construct some cylinder. So you have you don't like that cylinder. So you have to mixing the clay and you want to construct the sphere. When how much clay you used in cylinder is equal to the how much clay you used in sphere. So both volumes are equal. Whenever melted and recast term is saw in the particular question, you must do the what we have to do is the volumes must be equal. So for a metallic sphere of radius 4.2 centimeters. A metallic sphere of radius 4.2 centimeters is melted and recast into the shape of a cylinder. Is melted and recast into the shape of the cylinder. Of radius 6 centimeters. 6 centimeters. Find the height of the cylinder. So here volume of the sphere is equal to the volume of the cylinder. Volume of sphere equal to volume of cylinder. Okay. Volume of cylinder, sphere formula 4 by 3 pi r cube equal to volume of cylinder pi r square h. Here the radius of the sphere is 4 point. The radius of this cylinder is 6. So radius are different. So r1, r2. Okay. Pi cancel. 4 by 3. What is the r1 here? R1 is 4.2. 4.2 can be written as 42 by 10 into 42 by 10 into 42 by 10. That equal to, what is the radius here? 6 into h. Okay. 6 in 42, 7 times. 6 in 42, 7 times, and this is 2 times, and this is 5 times. So again this is in 5 times. So 3 in 14, 14 times. Again this is 7 times and this is 5 times. 7 into 7 into 7, that equal to 7 7 here 14, 49 7 here 340, 3 divided by 5 5 here 25 5 here 125, that equal to, so its value is 2.74. The height of this particular cylinder is 2.74 centimeters. Okay. Whenever melted and recast, their volumes must be equal. Next. Metallic spheres of radius 6 centimeters. 6 centimeters, 8 centimeters, 10 centimeters are respectively melted. So these three spheres are melted and form a single solid sphere. These three solids are melted and forms a single solid. So volumes of these three solids is equal to the volumes of this solid. So volume of first sphere plus second one plus third one. is equal to the volume of resultant. We have to find out the value of R. We have to find out the value of R. So volume of first sphere plus volume of second sphere plus volume of third sphere equal to the volume of the resultant sphere. So volume of the sphere formula is 4 by 3. Here this one the radii of these three spheres are different. So R1, R2 and R3 and the resultant sphere radii is capital 4 by 3 pi R1 cube plus 4 by 3 pi R2 cube plus 4 by 3 pi R3 cube, that is volume of the sphere 4 by 3 pi R cube. Okay. Here what is the common factor of these three terms? 4 by 3 pi. 4 by 3 pi R1 cube plus R2 cube plus R3 cube equal to 4 by 3 pi R2. 4 by 3 cancel. Pi cancel. What is the R1 value here? 6 cube. 6 cube plus 8 cube plus 12 cube. Sorry, 10 cube, that equal to capital 6 cube value 216 plus 8 cube value 512 plus 10 cube value 1000, that equal to, so 216 plus 728 plus 1000, that equal to 1728. 1728 is the cube of the 12. So 12 cube can be. So it is in the form of cubic terms. So that's why you have to write LHS is also in the form of like cube. So 178 can be written as 12 cube. So cube cancel, R value is 12. Okay, capital R value. The resultant radius of the cube, sphere is 12. Next, move on to the third one. A 20 meter deep well. It is the surface of a ground. It is the surface of the ground. A 20 meter deep well. You have to dig. You have to dig soil clay from this one, and digging is spread out to form a platform. So whenever you take the clay from this particular well, and the clay is placed on here, and clay is placed on here, it is in the form of cuboid. Here directly does not mention cuboid, it mention it is in the form of platform, and also 22 by 14. Whenever there is 22 by 14 and the other term, and also you have to find height of length into breadth and height. The combination of these three is cuboid. So you have to take cuboid. So volume of this clay is equal to the volume of platform. Platform is nothing but is in the shape of cuboid. So volume of cylinder equal to volume of cuboid. So here it is 20 meters deep. Deep means nothing but this one. So it is called the height of the well. H equal to 20. And the radii. What is the diameter here? Diameter is 7. Diameter is 7. Okay. And the cuboid length. Cylinder height is 20. Radius is 7 by 2. Height is 20, radius 7 by 2. Next one, cuboid. Length is 22, breadth is 14. We have to calculate the value of height of the platform. So volume of this one is equal to the volume of the cuboid. Volume of cylinder is equal to volume of cuboid. So volume of cylinder formula pi r square h. Volume of cuboid L into B into H. Here both are same terms like H. So you should here H value is 10, but you should calculate the value of H. So let it be H and it is H2. So it is H1. We have to calculate the height of the platform, nothing but cuboid. So pi value 22 by 7. What is the radius of the cylinder here? Radius of the cylinder is 7 by 2. 7 by 2. 7 by 2. Height is 20. What is the L value here? 22 into 14. We should calculate the value of H2. 22, 14. Okay, meters. All are in meters? Yes. All are in meters. Okay. 7 cancel. 2 in 20 to 11 times. 2 in 10. Sorry, 20. 10 times. 700. 7 is 77. Okay. 22 into 14. So that equals 22 into 14 into 82. So 770 divided by 22 into 14, that equal to H2. Okay, this is it multiplied with H2. So when it moves to the RH, LHS, they are divided. 11 table 2 times, 11 table 7 times, 2 table 35 times, 7 table 2 times, 7 table 5 times, 5 by 2, that equal to 2.5 meters. Height of the platform, nothing but cuboid is 2.5 meters. Okay. So simply all are same type of problems. So you should what should you do is equal the volumes. Volume of cylinder equal to volume of cuboid. Okay. Next, fourth one. A well of diameter 14 meters. Same concept. This is a well of diameter 14 meters. 14 meters and 15 meters deep. Deep is nothing but the height of the cylinder. Okay. The earth is taken out. It has spread around it in the shape of circular ring. Whenever so you have to dig some well. So the clay is formed around the shape of circular ring around the well. So their volumes are equal. So what are the suppose you have to take like this. This is the well. So the well is in the shape of circular like this. The well is in the shape of like this. You should remove this wooden and that wooden can be treated like this. Okay, and it is in the shape of circular ring. It is in the shape of circular ring. So you should okay. That clay can be used as circular ring around the well. Okay, like this. Okay, nothing but for measurement purpose. So volume of cylinder or well. Volume of well equal to volume of circular ring. Volume of well equal to volume of circular ring. Volume of this well is equal to the volume of this circular ring. So volume of cylinder formula is pi r square h. Pi r square h. So volume of circular ring. We don't know the volume of circular ring. So we don't know the formula. So how can we get this area? You have to take volume of external ring minus volume of internal ring. So you have to get this surface area. Whenever any surface area is multiplied with the height h, it converts into the volume. Whenever, if you suppose here it is the pi r square. Pi r square is nothing but the area of the circle. Whenever area of circle is multiplied with h, it is called the volume. In the similar case, you have to find out the first surface area. What is the surface area? We don't know the surface area. So you have to subtract internal ring from the external ring. Okay. Then after you should multiply that area with height. Pi capital square minus pi smaller square. Okay, this is the area. Pi capital square minus pi smaller square, and that should be multiplied with height h because it is volume. Whenever area is multiplied with volume, height, it becomes volume. So you should multiply with height. Okay, this is the. Okay, are you understood? Okay. Cylinder. Cylinder. What is the radius of this one is? Diameter 7. Diameter 14, radius 7, height 15. Diameter 14, radius 7, height is 15. Okay. Next. So this is the center. This is the center of the well. Okay. So this is the center for also the internal ring. So nothing but the radius is same for internal ring and the well. Okay. The radius is same for this ring and also for well. Well and internal ring have the same radius. Okay. And the width of the circular ring, the width is here. The width is 7. The width is 7. Already from the well it is 7. Okay. From this one to this one is radius is 7. So the well of this internal ring is 7. So the width is 7. Okay. What is the pi value? Pi value is 22/7. What is the radius of the cylinder? Radius of the cylinder is 7 into 7 into height of the cylinder is 15. That equal to pi value. What is the common value here? Pi. 22/7. Capital square. So capital is radius of the external ring. Radius of the external ring. Already from center to the radius of the well is 7. So the radius of the internal ring is 7. So and the thickness is 7. So the radius of the internal ring is 7. Radius of the internal well. The radius of the well is 7. It is also the radius of the internal ring. So the width is 7. Width is also 7. So total the radius is 14. 14 square. Okay, are you understood? Radius of internal well plus thickness. That it becomes the radius of the external circle. So 14 square minus smaller value is, so smaller is 7. Obviously, whenever you see the well, it is in the shape of like this from the top face. Okay. That equal to 7 square into h. 7 times 22. Okay. Again 22 is also cancelled. Okay. 7 into 15, that equal to 1/7. 14 square value 196 minus 7 square value 49 into h. Okay. 7 15 is 105 equal to 1/7. 196 minus 49. 147. 147 into h. H is 21 times. And again 21 is in 5 times. So h is 5. Okay. Okay, the height of the embankment is 5 centimeters. 5 centimeters or meters? All are in meters. So it is meters. Okay. H equal to 5 meters. Next one. Next one, fifth one. A container shaped a right circular cylinder. A container shaped a right circular cylinder having diameter 12 and height 15, having diameter 12 centimeters and height 15 centimeters. Okay. So is full of ice cream. It has full of ice cream. The ice cream is filled into the cones. This ice cream is distributed into the cones of height 12 centimeters. Of height 12 centimeters and the diameter 6 centimeters. And the diameter 6 centimeters. Okay. So how many cones are there to empty the cylinder? So this is the a cylinder is a cylinder has full of ice cream. It is redistributed into the cones with, I think, hemispherical tops to the ice cream. Yes, it has some hemispherical tops. Okay. The cone has, so volume of the cylinder is equal to the, we don't know how much cones with hemispherical tops are there. So let it be the number of ice creams be x. The number of such cones be x. Okay. So volume of this one is equal to the volume of that one. But we don't know the, so is it the entire ice cream is distributed into one ice cream? No, it takes so many ice creams, but we don't know how many cones are there like that. So you have to let it be x. So volume of cylinder equal to x into volume of cone plus volume of hemisphere. Volume of cylinder equal to x. We don't know how much such cones are there. So the ice cream is in the combination of cone and hemisphere. Ice cream is the combination of cone plus hemisphere. So cone plus hemisphere. So we don't know how many cones such cones are there. So that's why we have to multiply it with x. So volume of cylinder pi r square h. Volume of cone 1 by 3 pi r square h. Volume of hemisphere 2 by 3 pi r. Okay. Here both r's are same because hemisphere is mounted on cone. So both r's are same. R square r cube. So I have to take r1 like that. Here two r's h's are there. One is height of the cylinder and the other is the height of the cone. So they are different. So this is h1 and this is h2. Okay. Okay. So pi r1 square h1 equal to, what is the common factor of both these terms? 1 by 3 pi r square. So that is equal to h2 plus 2r. Okay. 1 by 3 pi r square. I removed from first term. The old h2 are there. h2 write down h2. The similar to 1 by 3 pi r square. 1 by 3 pi r square. 2 is there 2 and only 1 r is there. So pi cancel. Okay. So pi cancel. What is the r1? R1 is all about the cylinder. What is the radius of the cylinder here? 6. 6 into. What is the height of the cylinder? 50. That equals to x into x by 3 into r square. R square is all about the cone and hemisphere. What is the r value here? Diameter is 6, radius is 3. 3 into 3. Okay. H2. H2 is nothing but the cone. What is the height of the cone? 12. 12 plus 2 into radius. 2r means diameter. What is the diameter here? 6. Okay. So 3 cancel. 3 in 6, 2 times. 6 2 is 12, 12 15 is 190. 190 that equal to x into 12 plus 6, 18. Okay, 18 how many times? 180 by 18 that equals to x. That equals to 10. So the number of such cones are 10. Okay. Move to the sixth one. how many silver coins? 1.75 centimeters in diameter and thickness 2 millimeters need to be melted to form a cuboid of dimensions 5.5 into 10 centimeters into 5.5 centimeters into 10 centimeters into 3.5 centimeters. Okay. Silver coins. How many silver coins? So coins is like this. You have to place one by one. Okay. So you have to place one by one. So this is a coin. Coin is in the shape of sphere or cylinder. Coin is in the shape of cylinder and not sphere. Okay. So coin has a thickness. Coin has a radius. So it is a cylinder, not a sphere like this. Coin is in the shape. So how many silver coins? 1.75 centimeters diameters. This is 1.75 centimeters in diameter. 1.75 centimeters in diameter. Thickness is 2 millimeters. Is to be melted to form a cuboid. To form a cuboid of dimensions 5.5 centimeters length and 10 centimeters, and it is 3.5 centimeters. All are in centimeters, but here height thickness is in millimeters. So you have to convert millimeters into centimeters. 2 millimeters equal to how many centimeters? 0.2 centimeters. Okay. So volume of, so how many such coins are melted to form the cuboid with these dimensions? So we don't know how many coins are there. So let the coins be x. Let the coins be x. X into, what is the shape of the coin? Shape of the coin is in cylinder. X into volume of cylinder equal to volume of cuboid. X into volume of cylinder equal to volume of cuboid. X into what is the volume of the cylinder? Volume of cylinder formula is pi r square h. Pi r square h. Volume of cuboid L into B into h. Here there are two heights are there, so one let it be one be h1 and another be h2. So x into what is the pi value here? 22/7. And the radius, diameter is 1.75. Radius is half of diameter, nothing but 1.75 by 2. 1.75 by 2 into 1.75 by 2. Height is in millimeters. We have to convert into centimeters. 0.2 millimeters means 0.2 centimeters. Okay, 2 millimeters means 0.2 centimeters. It can be written as 2 by 10. Okay, 2 by 10. So after decimal only, after point only one decimal is there. So you have to write 1 0 in the 10. Here after decimal there are 2. So you have to cancel this one and write 2 zeros. In the similar way write 2 zeros. After removing this. So it is in the shape of like this. That equal to L. L value is 5.5. 5.5 can be written as 55 by 10. And B value is 10. H value, height is 35 by 10. Okay. 10 cancel. Okay. 22 by 7. In 25 table it is 7 times, it is 8 times. It is 7 times, it is 8 times. Okay. 7 and 7 are cancelled. 2 4 times. 22 11 times. And it is in 2 times. 11 7 is 77. Next is equal to 77 by 16 into 10. 160. Okay. That equals to 150. Okay. In 5 table, 7 times, 5 table 2 times. 55, that equal to 55 into 7 by 2. Okay. So now take 77 by 160 into, that's it. So that is x equal to 55 into 7 by 2 into 160 by 77. 7 into 77, 11 times. 11 into 55, 5 times. 2 into 60, 8 times. So x equal to 400 coins. So how many silver coins are melted to form that such cuboid? There are 400 coins to be melted. Okay. Next, sample. Okay. First one, volume of the, you have to consider volume of the cylinder. Sorry, coin. Coin is in the shape of cylinder. So we don't know how many coins are there. So let it be x. X into volume of cylinder equal to volume of cuboid. So simplification. Okay. Next, a vessel is in the form of inverted cone. One vessel is in the form of inverted cone. A vessel is in the form of inverted cone. Its height is 8 centimeters. Its height is 8 centimeters. And radius at the top of is 5 centimeters. Radius is 5 centimeters. It is filled with water up to the rim. The water is filled with up to the rim. Okay. When the lead shot sheet of is dropped, when the lead shot is dropped in the vessel of radius 0.5 centimeters, of radius 0.5 centimeters, 1/4 of the water flows out from which solid the water flows out from the cone. So whenever the vessel which is in the shape of cone is filled with water up to the rim. Whenever you drop some spheres into that solid, the 1/4 of the water flows out from the cone. Okay. So we don't know how many spherical marbles are dropped in the cone. So let the number of spherical marbles is x. Let the number of spherical marbles be x. X into volume of volume of spherical marble into 1/4 into volume of cone. So whenever you place some marbles in the spherical marbles in the cone, 1/4 of the water flows out from the cone. Okay, x into, what is the volume of the sphere formula? 4/3 pi r cube. Volume of 1/4, volume of cone 1/3 pi r square h. Here r's are there, one is r1 and another one is r2. Pi cancel, 3 cancel. Okay, x into 4. What is the r1 value? R1 is nothing but spherical marbles. Spherical marbles radius is 0.5. 0.5 can be written as 5/10. 5/10. 5/10. That is equals to 1/4 into radius. Radius of the cone. What is the radius of the cone here? 5 into height of the cone is 8. Okay. 5 cancel. Again this 5 cancel. 4 in 8, 2 times. Okay. Now again 2 in 4, 2 times. 5 in 10, 2 times. Now this 2 is also cancel. So 10 times there 100. X into, there is no value, only 1 is there. 1/10 into 10, 100. That equals to, it is also there is only 1. So x equal to, x into 1, x 100 levels and 1 into 100, 100. So the total number of spherical marbles we have placed in the cone is 100. Okay. Next one. last and final sum of the exercise and also the chapter. Next one. A solid metallic sphere of diameter 28 centimeters. A solid metallic sphere of diameter 28 centimeters is melted and recast into the smaller cones. And it is recast into the smaller cones. So we don't know how many cones are there. So this one is and the height of the cone is 3 centimeters. Height of the cone is 3 centimeters and the diameter is 4 2 by 3. Diameter is 4 2 by 3. So we don't know how many cones are formed with a sphere. So volume of sphere equal to, we don't know how many cones. Let the number of cones be x. Let the number of cones be x. So volume of sphere equal to x into volume of cone. Okay, volume of sphere formula 4 by 3 5 r cube. X into volume of cone 1 by 3 pi r square h. So by 3 cancel, pi cancel. So 4 into r value. What is the sphere? Sphere r value. Diameter is 28. R value 14. 14 into 14. That is equal to x into. What is the r value? R value of the cone is 4 2 by 3. 4 2 by 3. That means 3 4 that was 14 by 3. This is the diameter actually. 14 by 3 is the diameter. You should divide the diameter by 2. So that equals to 14 by 3 into 1 by 2. That equal to 14. 14 1 is 14. 3 2 is 6. So this is the radius. Okay, this is the actual diameter. 4 2 by 3. And it is the, whenever you divide 14 by 3 with 2, 14 by 6 is the radius. So that equal to 14 by 6 into 14 by 6. What is the height of the cone here? Height of the cone is 3. Okay? 14 cancel. 14 cancel. 3 in 6, 2 times. So okay? 4 14 here, 56. 4 14 here, 56. That equal to x divided by 6 2 is 12. 56 12 is 670. So the number of cones formed with the sphere 28 centimeters as a diameter is 672 cones are formed. Okay.